Guys, this is good news, better than the good news of the gospel. Yesterday, I was watching a documentary on the power of AI, and I stumbled on this experiment conducted at Harper Adams University in the United Kingdom. This is the first automated farm, the first hands-free farming in the world that has been experimented with success. In this project, artificial intelligence alongside with robotics are able to conduct the farming process from end to end without an input of a human being. That is, a human being does not need to set foot on that farm. AI does all the work and we just receive the food on the table. From plowing the fields, to planting, to weeding, to pest control, to watering, right up to harvesting is done automatically by AI. Whoever sets up that system goes to sleep or they go doing other things while the robots do all the work and we only expect the food on the table. When I watched this documentary, I was so blown away and I said, wow, we are living at a golden era of human history. What humans have achieved in this lifetime and we are still to achieve is something that cannot be imagined. But while I was pondering on these things, you know me, my mind cannot stay in one place. Immediately, my mind took me back to the book of Genesis chapter 3, from verse 17 to 19. In fact, let's read it. To Adam, he said, because you have listened to your wife and ate fruit from the tree about which I commanded you, you must not eat from it. Cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil, you will eat your fruit from it all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken. For dust you are, and to dust you will return. When I reflected on this verse, I shouted, Atasa! Atasa! Once again, humans have defeated Yahweh. Once again, humans have broken the curse. Yahweh cursed man and said, all the days of your life you shall labor and toil. The earth is going to produce thorns and thistles for you. You shall eat from the sweat of your brow. But humans have devised a strategy where they will lay on their beds and food will come and meet them. What is Yahweh going to do this time around? What is Yahweh going to do? Clearly, humans have broken the curse. This is why I say it is good news, better than the good news of the gospel. Because Christians told us that Jesus Christ came to die on the cross so that God will forgive man. But now that God has forgiven man, man still has to work for food. Humans have brought on their own salvation that has broken the curse that Jesus could not break. This is good news that has palpable evidence, something that you can touch and feel. We are heading to a time where humans don't need to work anymore. They just need to lay down and food will be meeting them on the table. What a glorious time for humanity. I'm just wondering, what is Yahweh now going to do that humans have broken his curse? When I tell you that those Bible stories are just fairy tales, the people who wrote the Bible were limited in their understanding. Anything that seemed difficult for man to achieve, they considered it a curse. That is why they saw that working the field was a curse, because every human being had to work and there was no way to go around it, to eat without working. So they considered that God cursed human beings that all the days of your life you are going to work. They never knew that a time is coming such as this, where humans will develop technology that will be able to work on their behalf while they relax and do other things more meaningful in their life and have fun. Now this day has come and we are so lucky to live at a time where we are seeing these things happen. Why are you still holding on to those fairy tales of the Bible when the world is happening right around you? Open your eyes and see. Even that story of hellfire they are telling us, I'm sure that in the future, humans are even going to discover a technology where you can live comfortably inside of fire and still live well without complaining. Yeah, it is possible. The fact that it has not yet happened up to now does not mean it can never happen. So you are afraid. What are you afraid of? Live your life, be happy and free. Do not allow those fairy tales of the Bible control you. My Christian people, your God has been defeated again by humans. What do you have to say about this?